Hello, welcome to Eddington Reads and Writes. Ramel stood in silence, his face solemn, his thoughts hidden deep within. Nearby, Ruby and Phoebe, oblivious to Ramel's turmoil, carried on with their own conversation. Ignoring their chatter, Ramel made his way towards Amathian and Sandra, his footsteps measured and deliberate. Ramel finally broke the silence. "Amathian, did you know that your future wife is at our house?" His words carried an air of urgency, cutting through any previous distractions. Amathian's eyes widened in surprise, his features contorting into a mixture of disbelief and irritation. "What?" "Shut up, Ramel," he retorted. "Mariko is supposed to be coming to pick up Agniastra for her birthday." Ramel's voice remained steady, determined to relay his message. "Ruby just told me that she is at the house with Archivist," he revealed. Caught off guard by this unexpected news, Sandra yanked on Amathian's arm, pulling him closer to her. In a moment of passion, she pressed her lips against his, manifesting a desperate need to hold on to the little time they had left. Breaking the kiss, Sandra spoke with urgency. "I want to finish studying for the health exam," she confessed. Amathian spoke, desperation lacing his words. "I really want to, but let me go home first to make sure everything is okay with Mariko." Ramel smiled knowingly at Sandra, a flicker of admiration in his eyes. "Did you know that he and Mariko can speak to each other in their minds?" he asked, his voice holding a touch of awe. "That is how deeply they are connected." Sandra, her own bond with Amathian rooted in trust and transparency, nodded with understanding. "I know," she replied, her words carrying a note of disappointment. "Unlike you, he doesn't hide things from me." Amathian, torn between his responsibilities and his heart's desires, could only nod in acknowledgement. "I will see you tomorrow," he said quietly. Amathian walked briskly along the dirt roads, Ramel trailing behind. The air was filled with a sense of secrecy and anticipation, evident in the hushed whispers that floated from doorways and the sideways glances exchanged by passers-by. Ramel's voice cut through the silence, laden with concern and caution. "You know, Amathian, if Sandra's father finds out about what's going on between you two, you'll be in for a world of trouble." He couldn't help but taunt his younger brother, aware of the unspoken consequences that lurked in the shadows. Arriving home, they stepped through the threshold of their family house, into a room filled with hushed voices and mysterious figures. Maradiva, their father, stood in the center of the living room, engaged in conversation with the hooded cloak man, Yongi, and an enigmatic figure known only as the Archivist. Their younger brother, Sinai, played innocently on the floor, oblivious to the gravity of the situation. Ramel turned to Maradiva, his voice filled with uncertainty. "Thanks for watching and like, share, subscribe."